Flights in and out of Berlin's main airport remain suspended for a second consecutive day because of black ice covering the runway. A spokeswoman said that the tarmac is as smooth as glass and that de-icing agents were unsuccessful in clearing the ice overnight. The German capital has seen weeks of subzero temperatures.
Berlin's harsh winter weather is continuing to cause travel chaos. The city's airport is struggling to keep snow and ice off the runway. It's bad news for travellers hoping to head off on holiday.
My flight was actually supposed to leave shortly before 7 today, and now I'll probably fly in the afternoon and then continue tomorrow.
Cancelled. It's an outrage because of a little snow and ice.
The weather is proving disruptive in the rest of the German capital too, causing delays and cancellations on public transport and turning roads and pavements into a danger zone. Hospitals say they are currently treating more patients with injuries from slipping on ice than at any other point in the last decade.
Wrist fractures, shoulder joint fractures, hip fractures. But we also see more serious injuries such as head injuries, skull trauma.
The German Weather Service has advised people to stay indoors and avoid travelling by car, as more snow is expected over the weekend.
And let's get more on the winter storm from our correspondent Matthew Moore. So, Matthew, with more snow expected over the weekend, are the delays expected to continue?
Well, officials at Berlin's only airport, the main airport here, have told me that they're monitoring the situation very closely and they're optimistic that should temperatures rise today, they will be able to begin flight services again at the airport. Now, Sarah, the airport was expected today, there are some 650 flights were expected to leave or land at the airport, affecting obviously thousands of passengers. And what the problem is, they say, is this black ice. They say they can deal with snow, they can deal with sub-zero temperatures, but really the problem that their ground staff have is that rain is freezing rain is landing on the runways, and it's by the time they've cleared it, it builds up, this ice builds up again, and it's simply too dangerous for flights to land and take off from that airport. And as we heard, there are other issues. The German Weather Service has issued an extreme weather warning for the whole northeast of Germany. We've seen wintry conditions really for the last month. Hospitals here in Berlin have been inundated with patients, and really, at the moment, there doesn't look like being any respite.
One would think, though, Matthew, I mean, that this is fairly typical winter weather for January, especially, where Berlin is in Northern Europe. Why has the German capital been struggling to cope?
Yeah, that's right. It's been a cold month, hasn't it? The coldest temperatures in 16 years, average temperatures here in the capital of -2 degrees, 7 degrees Fahrenheit. And the problem has been is that by the time that it's this mix of freezing cold temperatures, sudden snow showers, and really the maintenance teams, street cleaning teams have been out working constantly every day really to try to clear the streets and the roads, and to a large extent they've been successful. And they are allowed, Sarah, to use salt to clear the roads, a little bit of salt. But the big issue has been that the pavements and the walkways, as we heard in that report, of people slipping and falling and injuring themselves, and that's led to people wondering why they can't, that at the moment they can't use salt to clear walkways and pathways. So you would actually incur a €10,000 fine if you were to use salt to clear the space in front of your property in Berlin. A lot of people are saying, why is that? That's absurd. And in fact, what happened was that the authorities here lifted that ban temporarily, but an environmental group objected, and they've won their objections. So at the moment, we're seeing this debate really come to light and also come to life there, and really kind of raise the question, how can Germany and how can Berlin in this instance make sure that people can get through the winter safely? I mean, we've seen lots of people slipping and falling. I myself have fallen a couple of times, but people ending up in hospital, and even some senior people in this country from the Green Party saying, this is absurd, we need to put we need to make sure that we're protecting elderly people rather than addressing environmental concerns, Sarah. So we've seen that tension here in the city and the capital.
We have to leave it there, unfortunately, Matthew. Thank you so much.